Did you know that when you sign up to YouTube, you're required to do review videos? So here we go. Well, I'm gonna do it. Review stuff I already know is no good. One of these says waterproof, the other says water resistant, which is supposedly the US Coast Guard approved one. Go figure. So we're actually gonna put them in the water and see. If you're gonna test stuff, do it in the real world. It's been a few minutes. Let's go see how the other one did. So this one. So this one was only in the water for 5 to 7 minutes, a foot deep. Waterproof? No. Water resistant? I'll give it that. Okay, so first is the instant leak water resistant bag. Well, let's see. Well, that's about a worthless compass. Look how tiny that compass is. In my experience, those compasses are worthless. Let's see if it actually points north. Oh, pause. Some jet skier. Jet skier gone. We're back. Let's see again with my real compass. Wow. I've never seen a compass that bad before. So that is north, and that little bitty one is pointing that way. Ridiculous. Okay, so don't use that compass. You'll definitely get lost with it and die. Let's see what's in here. So, two light sticks. Well, it definitely got wet in there. Two light sticks. Slimy in there. These do have an expiration date, so you need to check your light sticks. Yeah, they work. They're light sticks. Let's see, next up in here is the whistle. Yep, that works. Okay. There's a face mask. It got soaking wet. Triangular bandage, non-sterile, non-woven, includes safety pins. Carry a real first aid kit. It's a good thing it's not sterile because you got wet inside. That bag even leaked, and that didn't even get full of water. Let's see. Emergency blanket. These are the garbage ones. Never rely on these cheap emergency blankets. That bag leaked not quite as much. But these cheap, flimsy emergency blankets, enough said. Garbage. Okay, what else have we got in here? Okay. fell out. Yeah, the water's fine. It's in these Mylar pouches. As long as you don't puncture these, they're good for quite a while. These expire in 2025. So I would never put these in an emergency survival kit, because you should always have a means of filtering your water. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. Bandages, soaking wet, so they're useless. New Millennium Energy Bar, vanilla. Should we try it? We'll try it and see. I guess if I was starving, it's the disaster guide. They should put Godzilla on these things or something. How are you supposed to open to read it if the stuff gets wet? Let's see what kind of advice they give. We got it, we got it, we got it. Ah. Let's see. Earthquake. Drop cover and kiss your butt goodbye. Drop on your hands so you don't get knocked down. Call 911. It doesn't say call 911 for an emergency. Like, it says to call 911. 911, I'm just letting you know there was an earthquake. Well, that's just stellar advice. Fire, tornado, hurricane. It's third grade level advice, if that. So, as far as a one person, 1 day survival tool, I guess the whistle and the water, and I guess the emergency food bar. But this was like 22 bucks, so. Number 2, survival fishing and sewing kit. Why do they always put sewing kits in some of these things? It's ridiculous. Like, your priority in a survival situation is, oh, I need to sew that hole in my jeans. It's a tiny buckle. So, got your tinder. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, that's the knee striker. Well, we'll try that in a little bit. Okay, let's try this striker thing. It's dried out now. Let's see what this tinder does. Let's see. I can't even really get it to spark. There it went. Okay, I call it a fail. Maybe because it got wet and it doesn't want to spark much. Maybe because the piece they've got in there is too tiny. I can get better out of a cigarette lighter. To get it even close enough to any of the fluffy fiber you need to catch the spark, the fibers keep catching on the wheel and clogging it up. This is just garbage. Duct tape. They put duct tape in so many of these, but don't give you enough duct tape to really do anything. So it's not much of a help. Okay, let's see. Here's your bobby pins. They put these in there for some reason. There isn't much real practical use in so many situations. I mean, they are useful in certain situations, but and then there's your needle. I don't see any thread. The most useful thing you can use a sewing needle for is getting splinters out. Let's put that there where it won't be lost. There's your fishing line and hooks. I guess you're supposed to use the fishing line to sew with if you need to. Fishing stuff can be handy for a survival situation. I mean, and it's worth packing, but you're better off just doing your own so you can actually have enough useful fishing stuff. And let's see. Let's move on to the compass. Let's see, does this one point north? It's just, yeah, I wouldn't trust this compass either. Yeah, just like any cheap compass, it binds up quite a bit. Garbage. The whistle. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Let's see, come here, you. Okay. Have the mini rescue flash signal mirror. Remove film before use. Well, since your waterproof bag got water in it, it's kind of slippery to do. Okay. It has the hole in it to help you aim, so you don't have to use the two-finger method. But on the back it says for detailed instructions, and doesn't give you any instructions at all. It just says for detailed instructions. So I guess if you don't know how to use one, you're SOL. Wait a second. I just got why these kits are named SOL. Because if you trust it, you're out of luck. Okay. Let's see what this emergency blanket. Last thing, the emergency blanket. Which got water in it. Okay, well this is a better emergency blanket. So it's got the aluminum side. This would actually be a better signaling device than that mirror. And it's got a nice high visibility orange on one side, which is a good thing in an emergency situation. And the Mylar covering on the other side. Now let's see. Oh. Well, I can't say that I'm impressed with the durability. I mean, they're not that durable, but do yourself a favor and get a really good one. No, I don't get it. It says emergency shelter. Oh, you're supposed to use the survival blanket as a shelter? No! No! A survival blanket is not a shelter. It can be used for the roof of a shelter, which is great, but this by itself you can't call a shelter. Okay, next up we have the that emergency blanket is blinding me. Go somewhere else. Next we have a, well, it's not advertised as a survival tool, but it's a 4-function whistle. A thermometer, a magnifier, a compass, and a whistle. So we have a thermometer. Is it even accurate? It's within a few degrees, which these small thermometers are hard to read anyway. That's not good. Is this compass accurate? No, again, no. These tiny compasses you cannot trust. Okay, so what about the magnifying glass? How do you get it out? Magnifying glass, could you even use this to start a fire? Oh, let's see. Sunlight. It's not even powerful enough to get hot enough to start a fire. I can't even feel it on my hand in the sun. This has no, it has no use. We have the 5-in-1 survival aid, waterproof matchbox, fire starter flint. Why do they always call them flints? They're not flints, they're fire steels. They're not, flint is a mineral, not whatever. Liquid field compass with luminous dial. Okay. Signal whistle, signal mirror. Oh wow, it comes with a lanyard. Okay, come here, you. So, there's the whistle. Yeah, that should do the job. I'm not blowing it very loud. The other one, I really tried to blow and it didn't even work. So, okay, so we got a compass. Yep, let's check the compass. This is a $160 compass. It glows in the dark forever because it's radioactive. Get a good compass if you want a compass. It's also got a starter flint liquid fuel. Yeah, did the waterproof matchbox. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Not entirely sure what you're supposed to do with that little mirror. Okay. I need help reacting to something. They couldn't even be bothered to put matches in it. So, okay. Not that one. Survival aid. Fire starter flint. Okay, so where's the... Are they serious? That is supposed to be a fire starter? Wait a minute. I need a minute. Okay, I'm back looking at the survival aid. Okay, it's a glued on tiny piece of ferro rod. Will it even do anything? I mean, how? You can't even get enough stroke on it to... Yeah, it just flew off. Wow. I'm at a total loss with that one. And of course we have the commando saw, because if it's got the word commando in it, it's got to be awesome. You don't stand a chance, Log. I'm going commando on you. You won't talk? Take this. Whoops. It's stuck. It's stuck. You can't win. No. You're gonna tell me what I want to know.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay, you win. Just put together your own kit. You're much better off.